Alright, welcome to the man cave build. So, just real quickly, let you know what's going on here. I'm standing in the stairwell, and I've got a nice plank and a nice big ladder on the end here, so I can get out into this deep location because it's just hard to get to. It's very high, but the construction is pretty straightforward. All along the roof line, you can see that I've got these baffles installed all the way down to the soffits. All right, the whole idea is to have that cool air, or conversely, in the summertime, the warm air, to channel itself up through this baffle up into the ridge vent. And then what we're going to do is we'll insulate over this. Now, you saw in the earlier video that I have that insulation up already. I'm running R21. These things are, 24 inches apart, so you got to get the larger bundles. But we are insulated. It's craft faced, and we're going to seal this building up pretty good. Now, the way that I did the insulation in the building was kind of a bubble situation. All right, there's a couple of ways you can insulate your man space. One is to just come up the walls downstairs, right, and then come through and insulate just the knee wall and the portion of the roof, and encase the this portion of the attic space. But I decided to go with the full perimeter option because I'm going to be creating some storage space behind the walls. And I just kind of want that to be heated, and I need to share heat up here. So what'll happen is that the heat from downstairs, because I have one of those I don't know what it is, 80-some thousand BTU jobs, propane fired deal, that will heat the surrounding walls of the man cave. And so the intent is that it will permeate through the floor and through the walls, and the whole building will be heated. If it's sealed off properly, I might even be able to heat the place with a freaking candle. Who knows? So, anyways, the hard part here with this particular part of the stairwell is I had to build out from the ceiling to have a place to put insulation. Okay, I guess I could have ran a straight long piece down here and then run my insulation up in this direction, but I needed nailers. I needed distance, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm going to do is run insulation this way and just staple it into place, okay? And hopefully that'll be good enough. And then, but right now, I've got to get this measured for a wall right here, okay? That's where it's going to stop and come down. And then that gives me plenty of head clearance. And imagine, if you will, a Jeep grill hanging right here, or a mirror, or a flag, or something that's manly. Yeah. All right? That's what we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and build in this framework in this corner, get this corner insulated, and then start filling all this stuff in, okay? We'll go ahead and run some wires up through here. We'll have a three-way switch. So this light and that bucket light that you can't see will be operated on two different switches. All right? Cool. All right, let's just get this end piece built. Nice. Oh, look at my belly. That'll work good. So we'll build this out using this 1x. That'll give me a little extra depth for insulation and a smooth transition to nail whatever material I'm going to use here. A lot of different thoughts about that. I was thinking about using some like rusted up corrugated steel panel up through here just to kind of give that old industrial look. Or I might even just recycle some pallets and use the pallet lumber, the flat stuff. It's all dirty and rusty, and it's got nail holes in it and stuff. Random pattern, that might look cool too. So I haven't decided yet. Let me get doing some nailing here. Now look, folks, I'm using a framing nailer, all right? I've had this thing for years. It's done very well for me. But do me a favor. I don't care how stupid you look. Wear some freaking eye protection, all right? That's the only set of eyeballs you got. And maybe a nail doesn't hit you, but maybe, just maybe, if I can get it out, some of that material can, all right? Doesn't matter. There's a lot of stuff flying around when you're in here working, and we don't want you to get hurt, so be safe, all right? But I like to use this because it makes short work of stuff, all right? Let's go pound one of these bad boys in. Yeah, buddy. All right. Now we're going to have a problem, man, because my nails ain't coming out. Disconnect the air line. See what's causing the jam. Don't know. Let's try that again. There we go. Mother beautiful. Yeah, get her done. Okay, so between the light buckets that are going to illuminate the hallway going down the stairs, these are LED lights, and we're running a 14-2 wire, all right, between the lights, and then from the light over to the switch, which will either be located here or on that wall. I don't know yet, but you run 14-2 to that. Now between the switches, all right, from here all the way downstairs, then we're going to be running a 14-3 cable, all right, because you need that fourth wire in there to get the three-way switches to work. We'll explain that later. One thing I love about these LED lights that you get from the big box stores is, you know, they're already pre-packaged. They come with the light inserts. Actually, I had to buy the light inserts separate. I got this as a case, a contractor pack. And hang on a second, let me show you what the light looks like. All right. So the lights, this is what they look like, okay? They're not, you can't aim them or whatever. They do sell those kind. But you can see here it just plugs in, and there's a switch on the back that gives you multiple settings for the type of, for the light effect that you would love to have. Yeah. So, but I want things bright because I don't want to be tripping and falling. The other thing I love about these are these quick connects, all right? And I'll do my best to zoom in on the video when I hook these up, all right? Those things are awesome. All right, stand by, my friends. Got some really nice little strippers. Now what I like about this is that these particular connectors really make short work of the stuff, okay? Especially if you're linking lights, because if, I don't know if you can see in the back of this thing, there's 3 holes, so we can continue the circuit, all right? So basically, I'm gonna plug in my ground, right? Get my hot wire going there. Neutral. Where's that neutral and that's ground? I don't know. White to white, copper to copper, all right? All right, so there's these little plastic clips up here. You just open those up. The wire fits snugly in there, and that will retain the wire and keep it from sliding out. So I'm not gonna hook that up until I get the other run going, all right? But that's how simple those little clips are. So whoever thought about that's a freaking genius, and I thank you very much. So, yeah, I'm wearing something different, right? Because it's day 2, and I can't stuff everything into a single video in one freaking night. Well, I can, but, you know, come on, man. I'm wearing my Geddy Lee shirt, by the way. I freaking love Rush. So, if you got half an ounce of American blood in you, go dig the group too, especially if you're my age. So, we got the studs are in, 16 on center. We got this little knee wall in the back here. You can see here. We've got the insulation run. I'll go ahead and get this stuff buttoned up, and then we'll come under here and tuck this up under with some bracing. Next step now is to get the staple gun out and staple all of these pieces into place. I don't know if you can see this here, but yeah, you know, so we'll get the insulation in and we'll staple the craft to the wood and seal this portion of it. It's just my freaking luck, man. I can't find my electric stapler, so I got to deal with this deal. Manually, you know, staple when I have carpal tunnels by the time tonight hits. Anyhow, just going through and getting this craft facing stapled, and if I can get it going here. Little overlappage. I'll tell you what though, you can already feel a difference up here. You know, when you're up here doing man stuff, you don't want to be freezing. Besides, if Mama comes up to visit, she's got to be comfortable. You know, even though we're building the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Yeah, buddy. So, very interested to see what you guys are building. All right, let me get finished. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me get my staple gun out and start stapling the insulation into place. We'll take a couple snapshots, we'll close it out, and then we'll start working on number 3. All right, folks, love you. Hope you enjoyed the progress of the man cave build, and I encourage you guys to get out there and do the same thing. Dudes, I don't care how small your spot is, man. A man has got to have a place for a man to do his thing. So you can ask for forgiveness later. But well, get her done! One night, folks. Insulated, and I don't hear no echoes. Echo! Anyhow, all right, stay tuned, and we'll check in a couple of days on video number 3. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, get down there and subscribe, will you? And share it with your bros. Everybody's got to build a man cave. Yeah.